All right, so let us talk weather closer to home. Lindsey Monroe is here with us today.
Yeah, and I got some good news.
Oh.
Finally, we're not going to be dealing with the high heat or the humidity, but we do have a little bit of a rocky transition to some cooler air.
Okay.
And that's in the form of some stormy weather that we're going to have develop over the next couple of hours. In fact, we've already seen some pop-up storms. I wanted to start with the bigger picture, showing you what's going in to northwestern parts of the state as we speak. And we've seen some pop-up storms develop out ahead of that main cluster. We'll zoom in first where we are seeing some of that frequent lightning just about to move into the Logansport area. This storm really blowing up because what happens? We've got a lot of very hot, very moist air that is in place over Indiana, central and northern parts of the state. So when we get this wall of rain and it cools the air around it, we call that a cold pool. That will push out ahead of that main line, and then new storms develop along that. That's what's happening here. Is we've got some heavy downpours, of course, some very frequent lightning now, basically over top of the Logansport area. If not, we'll be there within the next couple of minutes. Nothing that is severe, so that at least is a good thing. Could potentially, though, reach severe limits with that primary threat being damaging wind gusts as we go through the day. We also have some very heavy rainfall that could lead to some areas of localized flooding. We already have some advisories in northwest Indiana, but nothing here locally just yet. We're also starting to see a few of these pop-ups, one just to the east of Greenfield, another over Richmond right now. Got a camera pulled up at the Greenfield rest area where we had some very heavy rainfall in this stretch of I-70 just a few moments ago. Rain has since wrapped up for the most part here, but you can see we've got some very wet pavement, and you get underneath one of these pop-up storms, and that's going to be the trend for today. Leading edge of this developing right along that boundary is where we've got this wave of cloud cover and then some of those pop-up storms developing along that. Now, the latest from the Storm Prediction Center does have a good portion of central and northern Indiana under this level 1 of 5 risk, where again we could see an isolated damaging wind gust within these thunderstorms. All of this associated with the cold front that's moving through the state, and where we're not seeing the clouds or the rain just yet, we are still heating up. A heat index of 95 in Indy, 100 in Bloomington, and a heat advisory in effect for the southern half of the state. We'll keep our eye to the sky over the next several hours as scattered clusters of storms will be possible. That continues during the overnight hours and then into early Thursday morning. Eventually, as we get into Thursday afternoon, the rain and the storms move out. Temperatures only in the upper 70s Thursday through the start of the weekend, and much less humid for the start of the Indiana State Fair on Friday.